Hi everyone, I'm back. My name is Kavita and I am a storyteller. Children, have you all seen elephants? Have you seen how tall and strong they all are? And today I am going to tell you the story of an elephant. Now, elephants are popular all over the world, but they're especially found in India and Africa. African elephants are very famous because they are tall, strong, and enormous in size. Now, the story I'm going to tell you is about a ride elephant. What are ride elephants? Ride elephants are those elephants that stay in a safari and take people around on their backs on a ride. They show the people the sights and sounds and views of the forest. Now let's go to Africa where Kai, the hero of our story, lives with his grandparents and his cousins. Now, all the African elephants, as we know, and as I said before, are tall, strong, and enormous. They have huge, long trunks and long tusks and big ears. And so, people love to go on a ride on their backs. Now, Kai's cousins were all also very tall and strong and enormous, and they were famous ride elephants already. But our Kai, our hero, was a little different. He was not tall, he was not enormous, he was thin and skinny and short. Now, little Kai also wanted to become a ride elephant like his cousins. He would tell them, I will also become a ride elephant one day and I will carry children on my back. You all carry the parents, but I will carry the children. Kai's cousins would say, ha 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 ha. Look at you, Kai. Your toe so short and so skinny. Do you think anybody will ride on you? Sorry, Kai, not gonna happen. But Kai said, no, I want to become a ride elephant. Tell me what I should do, I will do it. So Kai's cousins would say, okay, then you become tall and strong. So what should I do? Kai would ask. And as per their advice, as per the advice of his cousins, Kai ate bags and bags of groundnuts because it gave protein. He drank bucketfuls of milk and he exercised hanging down from the trees. He lifted weights to build muscles. But no matter what he did, Kai stayed skinny and short. But he never gave up the dream of becoming a ride elephant. A few days passed by, and Kai came to know that the safari chief was looking for a few new ride elephants. Why? Because the safari park was very famous, and so they needed more elephants to carry the more and more visitors around the forest. So Kai said, I will apply. Cousin said, Kai, you're still short and skinny. Nobody will take you for a ride elephant. But Kai said, no, I will try. I will go speak to the safari chief. And so he went. And he went and said, knock, knock, knock. Yes, come in. It's me, Kai. Chief, I heard that you're looking for some ride elephants. May I please become one? Safari chief did not want to break the heart of the little Kai, and he said, let me see. But Kai, you know, people prefer tall and strong elephants for safari rides, yes? And you are so short and skinny, and I wonder if anybody will pick you. Anyway, let's see. Come on, come outside. And there is a line of elephants already standing there. Let's see if anybody climbs on your back, and if they do, you can become a ride elephant. So very happy and thrilled, Kai Kai went and he stood in the line of all the elephants that were waiting. And soon a group of children came. And they came and they started looking at all the elephants. And most of them picked Kai's cousins because they were so tall and strong. Why? Because if you're sitting on a tall elephant, you can get a very good view of the scenery of the forest. You can see the animals sitting on the trees. You can see the flowers, the climbers. You can see the sun, so beautiful. And so tall and strong elephants. Now Kai was heartbroken because no child came near him. His eyes were filled with tears and he was almost crying. And when just as he turned to go, the safari chief said, Kai, wait. What is it? Nobody climbed on my back. I can't become a ride elephant. The safari chief said, so what? You know, Kai, have you observed that we give welcome flags to the children when they come into the safari? I guess you could help me out with that. I will give you some flags. Will you hand it to the children when they come in? Kai was thrilled. He said, yes, yes, yes. That way I can interact with the children. Please, please, let me do the job. And so the safari chief gave a few flags to the children, and Kai stood near the entrance and he started giving the flag to every child that came in. Hello, welcome to our safari. How are you? He would speak to the children very kindly. But one day, it so happened that was a very large group of children who came in. And the number of flags that were with Kai soon got over. So Kai went quick, running very quickly to Safari Chief's office and said, Chief, 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 the flags got over. Children are still coming in, buses are still coming in. How shall I welcome the kids? And Safari Chief said, no worries, Kai. Here, these are bunches of balloons, bright and colorful balloons. You know that children love balloons, don't you? So, why don't you give a balloon to each child instead of the flag? And Kai said, oh, good idea. Kai was so happy and cheerful, isn't it? So he took the bunch of balloons and tied it to a pole because he could not hold them, right? So he tied it to a pole. And so the children kept coming in. Kai kept giving the balloons, and there were still many more balloons left. Just then, a little girl called Tina came in, and she saw, oh, balloons! My favorite balloons! Red, blue, green, yellow, pink, orange balloons. I want these balloons. And so very quickly she climbed on top of Kai. Remember, Kai was a very short elephant. So she climbed on top of Kai and took the bunch of balloons. And Kai said, no, 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 you can't do this. You have to share it with all your friends. And just as he said that, a very strange thing happened. What happened? The balloons started floating into the sky, and with the balloons went Kai, and on top of Kai was Tina, and they started floating up and up and up into the air. Oh my God, what's happening? The safari chief is shocked. Tina's parents are shocked. But more than shocked, they were surprised. They had never seen an elephant fly in the sky. They started like, and Tina sitting on the back of Kai was having the most fantastic time of her life. She was shouting, oh, I can see the birds, babies in the mist. Oh, I can see the lions' cubs. Oh, I can see the monkeys. Oh, I can see the giraffes' heads. And so Tina is having a beautiful time. And just then, people from the ground they started saying, "Oh my God, how I wish we could also go there. Oh, we also want to go there." And they all went to the safari field and we also want to go with Kai on the sky. But Kai could not hear any of this. He was busy showing Tina about the dens of the lion, the caves of the bears, where the deer slept, everything. And when Tina had seen the entire forest, what Kai did was to bend the balloons down and prick it with his long tusks. And as the balloons kept bursting, Kai and Tina kept coming down. And as soon as they reached the ground, Tina said, "Oh, can you imagine what a fantastic ride I had in the sky? Please, please go with Kai. Please go with this elephant. He will show you the forest in a way that nobody else can." And soon all the children stood in a queue to climb on the back of Kai to take a ride in the sky. That evening, the safari chief, came to Kai and said, "Kai, you were fantastic today. I never knew you had such lovely tricks to show. Hmm, will you be a ride elephant, Kai?" Kai could not wish for anything more. He said, "Yes, yes, yes." And now people started hearing about Kai. They wrote articles about him. They put his photos in the newspaper, and he became famous all over the world. And people would come to Africa, to that park, just to go on a ride with Kai. And Kai's cousins, they were very happy for Kai, but they were also very upset. Why? Because now nobody wanted to climb on their backs. All of them wanted to climb the back of Kai and go in the sky. Now, what did Kai's cousins say? How we wish, how we wish that we were short and tiny like Kai. This was the story of Kai the Ride Elephant. Children, I hope you enjoyed this story as I did. And I think now this story has become my newest favorite. How about you? Take care until the next time. Bye.